So the Claude Co-Work and GoHighLevel combination is an absolute game changer. This is literally how I run my business on a day-to-day. I would say it does 85% of the things that I would normally have to go in and do myself manually on a day-to-day basis. And today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to connect GoHighLevel with Claude Co-Work and making that combo available so you can create daily tasks to do things inside of your GoHighLevel account. So stay tuned and build along with us. So these literally are two of my favorite softwares right now for the simple fact that Claude is super intelligent, knows me, understands who I am, and has like a basic framework of how I operate. And then you have HighLevel, which happens to be my platform of choice for my CRM, where I do my day-to-day communications with my customers. I check in with my teams. I also check my pipelines. I'm constantly running ads, creating courses. I'm doing a bunch of stuff in there. So today what I want to do is actually show you how to connect both of them to make it really easy. All right, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to create and understand that we need two things inside of HighLevel in order for us to connect to our Claude Co-Work. Now, the other thing that you're going to need is Claude Co-Work inside of your desktop, your PC, your laptop, it doesn't matter, but it has to be downloaded. All right, and then we're going to kind of take it from there. So first, let's start with the GoHighLevel part. In GoHighLevel, you're going to go to settings. Inside of settings, you're going to go over to the left-hand side, and you're going to go to private integrations. Inside private integrations, as you can see, I already have one. I'm going to create a new integration, and I'm going to name it, let's just call it Claude Co-Work to make it super easy. And then what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to give it scopes. Now scopes, all it means is what things do I want Claude to be able to do? Now, all of these are important. Do you need all of them? No, but if you wanted to really give this a whirl, you can go ahead and do it. But there are a couple things in here that are super critical that you need to make sure you have, or else this won't work right. And one of the most important ones to start off with is, regardless of which ones you pick, you got to make sure you have view locations, because that's how it's going to find your actual sub account. Okay. So if you go in here, the first one that you want to pick is view locations. Make sure you do that because you want to make sure it's going directly into this file, into this location in order for it to work. But let's go all out. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit select all. These are all the ones that this account can do. And again, it does tell you like in flags which ones got to be really careful with. And look, it flagged automatically edit users, because what you don't want to do is delete users and people can fully take over your account. Now, again, I don't want to go through every single one in here, but basically it's really simple the way you read these. View business means it can view your business. Edit business means you can physically edit the business profile and do things inside of there. View calendars, same thing. Edit calendars means it can make and change calendars in there. View calendar resources, edit calendar resources. For every view, there's usually an edit, and just understand that sometimes one might be missing, all right? But other than that, this is pretty self-explanatory. All you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to hit create. When you do that, now obviously I'll delete this key the second we're done, but I'm going to copy because this is the key or the token that I'm going to need to come into my HighLevel account. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically come over here real quick. I'm going to right click my computer somewhere. I'm just going to create a little text file right here, and I'm going to post my token in here. Now, again, my token will be deleted immediately afterwards, so I'm not really worried about it. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to get our location ID for this particular account. Now, this will be blurred out just because I don't want people trying to hack inside. But once I get this key, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my business profile. Now, this will be blurred out, but this is your location ID right in here. In top of this location ID, you're going to want to copy that. And you're also going to want to put it in that same document with your key. So I'm just going to move this over. I'm going to paste that document key in there, and now I'm ready to rock and roll. So next thing you're going to do is you're going to come over here and you're going to go to Claude AI, and I just like to type in download. Now you got to be really careful when you first do this though, because like all these people will try to sell you on different things. And since all the AIs are competing against each other, you're going to get a bunch of other AIs. So just be aware of that. But what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and it's got Claude AI download. If you come in here and you have Claude on desktop, you can download it for Windows. When you click on Windows, it'll bring in the download folder and you're going to download it. Now, when you download it, you're going to open it up, you're going to install it. And what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to open up Claude. Now, when I open up Claude, mine looks a little bit different because mine's been a little bit, I've been using it obviously on a daily basis, as you can see here. And what I'm going to do is, because of the SOP made it so easy, something I want to show you guys is, one, I give you an SOP. you have to install Node.js. It's something we skipped, but let me just show you how to do that. Just because you want it to read certain files and unpack them on your computer, whether you have a Mac or whether you have a PC. So you just type in install Node.js, and if you click enter, it's going to go to download.js, and it'll have Windows, anything else that you want to do in here. And you can do Mac, you can do Windows. You can just click on the main one, and it has all the keys in here of what you want to do. And when you click on get Node.js, it says Windows, and it gives you the latest model. Just download the Windows installer. It takes about 5 minutes to install, 2 minutes actually, and go ahead and install it. So that's going to be the one thing that you have to do on top of downloading Claude to your desktop. Hey, we want to interrupt this video for a quick little minute to just let you know that I hope you're enjoying this video. We want to thank you for being here, but more importantly, we are hoping that this content helps you do whatever you're trying to do inside of HighLevel. We also want to let you know that you have options to get additional help. We offer a $197 a month VIP coaching program that includes 4 days of office hours, first come, first serve with Andy or myself, where we go in and we answer any of your questions that you might have live with a group setting for other people that are also working in HighLevel. We also have a VIP group where we answer questions directly one-on-one with anybody posting in that group to give you the absolute best support. It also comes with a bunch of other features, including our funnel brick system, our little mini course, and more importantly, a couple guides that'll help you through this, and also including our SOP library that we use for pretty much everything inside of our agency. So thank you for this quick little minute, but more importantly, go back to the video, get whatever you need, and if you have any questions that we can answer inside the video, just drop a comment on the video and we'll make sure to answer whenever we get a chance. And now back to the show. Once you do that, you have our 2 GHL credentials, and we obviously did some test ones in here. You got your location ID, so we should have location ID and the token. Now we're going to send to our Claude Desktop. We're going to left click on the co-work side, and then we're going to start co-work. But what we're going to do is we're going to copy this real big thing in here, and we're going to make sure it works. All right. Once we copy this, and what we're going to do is we're going to paste it, and then we're just going to move the location ID, okay, which we have, and you're going to put in your token ID, which you have. So I'm going to take this off screen for a second. And all I did was come into Claude, the top 3, you're going to click on Claude Co-Work, and you're going to come over here and you're going to put this in. Now, mind you, a couple different things here that are important. So first and foremost, understand that you are sharing your token ID and your location ID with your AI. The AI, even though it's necessarily inside of your PC, just understand it's still being exposed. And later on, you might, when you get a little familiar on how to do all this, you might want to do it yourself, put it in what we call an environment variable. But for now, if you want to put this in there, this is okay. Again, just understand that it's being exposed to Claude Co-Work, and Claude Co-Work is going to have a history of it. All right. That being said, this is the easiest way possible because you're going to have Claude do it yourself, but you can do it. The other option is to actually modify the Claude JSON file, which I'm going to show you how to do. The first thing I'm going to do is show you the easy way. Then I'm going to show you the hard way, the right way to do it, because like that, you won't expose your tokens. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here. You're going to come in and you're going to grab the token ID and place it in there. Now, again, I'm going to go off screen for a second, because all I'm going to do is paste in my token and then my location ID directly in here. And this is the rest of the prompt. Okay. Claude Code is so smart that what it did is it wrote a script right here. And what it's saying is it's saying you can open up Windows, PowerShell, or Terminal if you're on a Mac, and you can copy this. So we're going to copy this thing right here. We're going to go over to our PowerShell in computer. It's right-hand side. You just click on the little Windows key and you literally type in PowerShell, and Windows PowerShell will show up right in here. I right click it and I run it as administrator. Now, if you're running a Mac, all you have to do for the Mac is literally open up your terminal. So go to the little like magnifying glass, type in terminal, put it in, and it should happen. Any error that runs through this will automatically fix itself. Now, if I get an error just like this, I'm going to copy it. And then when I get that copy, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to find out what's going on. So it says, hey, PowerShell, it said there was something wrong. So I'm going to copy again because it said that the first command it gave me is wrong. Let's go ahead and try it again. Fully quit Claude Desktop, right click on the tray on quit, and then reopen it. And the new MCP service to load. So let's see. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to go to the bottom right-hand side. And again, if you encounter the same issue in Mac, all you got to do is take whatever error it's giving you, copy it, give it to Claude, let Claude figure it out, and then it'll go back in. Now, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go to Claude. This is the Claude right here. And I'm going to go ahead and quit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it all over again. So I'm going to come over here, double click. It should have the MCP, but it did say there was an error in there. And we're going to go back over here. There was a config error. You check if it was loaded. I'm doing this like I usually know what to do. I go into the config file and I modify it. But for a lot of new people, that might be very difficult. It's actually, believe it or not, easier to just have Claude help you with this. This is why we're doing it this way. Then I'll show you where the config file is. Because the problem with the config file is it can be different in a lot of other computers. And if you put the wrong one or you go to the wrong place, bad things can happen. Now, as always, with some of our videos, we have SOPs right at the bottom. And if you want to download it, it is completely free. Make sure you download it. Also, if you don't have HighLevel and you like what you see, make sure to get my 30-day free trial right at the bottom link also for that, so you can have that readily available. Again, I had to go back and forth one more time. The script didn't work, so I had to reestablish it, but it's going to be different for your computer anyway. So I came in here and I go to customize, I go to connectors, and lo and behold, we have all of our things in here, right? So I can come in here and say, using the GoHighLevel MCP, can you please check to see how many leads I have in the lead management pipeline? So hopefully this works. There'll be a connection and we'll be able to see what it is. And then let's talk about the scheduled tasks that you might want to do really early on. And I'm going to show you how to schedule some tasks so then you can actually have Claude Co-Work doing things daily for you based on what it has available. All right, it's allowing this to go in, allow for this task, and now it's going to give me obviously permissions. And your first go arounds when you're first doing this, it's going to obviously need permissions in order to do so. But once you have this up and going, I'm going to show you where you can change the permissions to the things you want it to always have access to, so you don't have to worry about it. All right, so it's looking up, like here are the different pipeline IDs. And again, this is a test account. There's all kinds of funky data in there. There's too many opportunities to list. And I'm going to say, it's got 52 leads. I understand that, but could you just give me the top 10 leads or the ones that I have to call? So under new leads mostly. And again, this is just some of the ideas. There's going to be a lot more other things you can do, because then the customization part is going to be what's important, right? So pulled it automatically in there. But here, let's go a little bit further, right? If I go to customize and I go to connectors and I go to my GoHighLevel connector right in here, I select what I want to always allow. So in here, of the list of all the things I can do, I can come in here and select all of them and always allow, or I can have needs approval, and then I can go customize one by one. I can just come in here, switch them by whatever it is, right? Once you have the connection in here, it's perfectly fine and you're good to go, right? So this is another way to do it. Okay, now that you have all these connectors, the other thing is you come over here, you go to customize, and you create scheduled tasks. In here, you're gonna create a new task and you're gonna say daily lead check-in, check GoHighLevel leads daily, and come over here, please check my GoHighLevel leads daily. I want to know the top 10 people I got to either communicate by email or by phone. Make sure that you're listing both for me on the way back as part of my daily brief. I also want you to check to see if we had any sales. And more importantly, I want to make sure that if there's any open emails that we need to do. And I normally put in here my location ID. And what I'll do is I'll put like a location ID in here, because like that, sometimes it like gets confused on that. And if I give it the location ID, it automatically does. Just trust me, just works all the time. And then what's great about this is you would want to do like your Claude Co-Work folder, and in your Claude Co-Work folder, you can have a little section that you can do for GHL, or just make a GHL like that. Everything it saves and create a little memory, and then go from there. You can also do where you're selecting the model to make it cheaper. So if this is going to be like a daily routine and you're trying to save on tokens, you can go ahead and do that. Then all you have to do is hit save. You can do anything in here as far as scheduled activities, as long as the connector allows you to do. So get opportunities, get locations, get tasks, send a new message, get contacts, get messages. So you can do everything that's literally located in here, you'll be able to do. So schedule tasks accordingly. So a different way to update the JSON file for adding the MCP is you can come over here, you can go into PowerShell, type in PowerShell, come in here, paste, hit enter, and it automatically opens it. And what you can do is, I'll show you this right here. You can Control A, Control C, go into regular Claude, and again, you would just do a new chat. I want to add the GoHighLevel MCP. I know I need a location ID and a token. I have those available for you. Can you just rewrite this file so it has the MCP for HighLevel? Leave everything else intact. Just make sure you add the GoHighLevel MCP. That note document that we opened, I'm going to pop it in here, Control C, Control V, hit enter, all right? And we're going to let it authenticate, and then it's going to rewrite my file. Once it does that, I'm going to copy and paste it and put it in there. Then it's going to go ahead and give you that. And what you're going to do is you open up the notepad that it already opened. And then once you do is you're going to click on this file, copy it, then come over here and just paste it to the notebook file that you had, hit enter, and you're done. Terminal will be the same exact thing. So it's just a different way to install the file if, again, you're a little bit more advanced and you don't want to use AI to help you. So a quick little recap, right? What we did is we first went in there and we got our location ID and a private token directly from HighLevel. We then went and downloaded the desktop app, put it inside of our desktop. Then what we did is we went and found the config file and we asked AI, basically Claude, to go ahead and install the MCP for us, which it did. Then Claude gave us a script that we put into the PowerShell, which we had to like navigate. We got one little error. We gave it back to Claude. It figured it out. And then it got it launched. And then what I did is I showed you a way to do it directly on the JSON file. So you can go ahead and you can do it yourself in there without having to share your keys with AI. Because what we'll do is don't share the tokens. Just say, hey, listen, I'm going to need you to install the MCP, but do me a favor. Don't give me with the tokens there, put placeholders in there, and then I will go ahead and add in my tokens. Because a lot of the AIs can't read those config files, so it won't be able to change it or read it. So therefore, it won't expose your key. So hopefully this was helpful. Go ahead and schedule some tasks for you to do daily inside of your co-work for HighLevel, but at least now you have another addition to your entire arsenal. All right, we'll see you on the next one.